So we did some mowing today. The guys we're working with up there on that pipeline came in this morning, the two that Jimmy and I are working with. They got a couple drops on their head and said the sky was falling, so they went home. But anyway, I guess it was a little muddy up there, I guess. So, but anyway, so we took the opportunity, since there was some moisture, and didn't have to worry about this grass catching on fire, that we mowed. So we got this side over here mowed, and then of course that side all mowed. Jimmy was working the weed eater down to here. We ran out of gas, and now he's working this weed eater to walk behind. Getting all this, of course. And then we'll tackle the dam. Anyway, yeah, we got a little bit of rain, not much. I think we ended up with about 0.10, about 1/10 of an inch. Not much, just pretty much dried when it hit the ground. It was really warm, so it didn't really help anything, but it was nice to get everything a little moist, and like I said, we were able to mow. So I got a really nice picture of the wildflowers up here. And next year we'll do what you said, and we'll mow it immediately first thing. Keep it mowed till about, the end, until May. And when the May flowers start coming up, and then we'll leave it. But I got a really nice picture of some yellow and purple wildflowers. But of course you couldn't see them because the grass is so tall. And they're just hidden, and you'll never see them. So. But they were pretty mature. I mean, I'm sure they'll be back next year. But there was a lot of them, which is good. Kind of just in this area right in here. But not to say they won't keep coming up back down here, or spread or whatever. Anyway, but we'll do that plan next year. It's sure nice to have that totally covered in wildflowers. So, oh, and they're working on the vineyard. I should probably get a video of that. It's looking really good. They're doing all the positioning and hedging, so it looks really, really neat. Really clean, and will be very accessible when we go to pick the grapes. Garden's looking good. Those roses are all starting to bloom. There's a bunch of buds on them, so I think hopefully they'll bloom all summer. Do need to know what you probably should get these Chevy Chase roses in the ground pretty soon. And I guess they're all right. We just keep watering them, but man, I'll get some shots of the vineyard and show you what they did. It looks really good out there too. And the fruit's all starting to set. A lot of it's already set, and it looks like there's a lot of grapes again, so that's good. So anyway, all these rose bushes that we had to take all the leaves off, you can see they got all new leaves now, and they're budding out really nice. So I was glad to see that. This one's not doing great, but it did get some roses on it. But these are, you can see all the new growth. The new growth on that one. All kinds of new buds coming in, so I was a little worried in the beginning, but I think they're going to be fine. That's all new growth. All the buds there coming in. So yeah, I think they like the food and the fertilizer and getting all those leaves with the black on them out of here. Tomatoes are doing great, and the peppers. And that's a lemon cucumber there. And the beans and peas going wild. Your cherry tree, it got a lot of leaves, but not completely, but well, now they're gone. It had flowers all over it. It was flowering out everywhere, so I think it's fine. I just think for some reason it didn't get leaves. And it's got a bunch of suckers coming out of the ground. I don't know if that's a root problem or not. I didn't see any gopher tracks. I was thinking maybe the gophers did something, but I didn't see any gophers out here, so I'm just hoping next year it'll just, if we have a normal winter, it'll just come back. So we'll see. But same thing with that cherry tree. It just had about 1/10 of the amount of cherries it usually has on it, so I think it was just something to do with the weather. Anyway, back to work.